Hello, hello. What's up, guys? You're watching the Quezt, and I'm your host, Robert Dylan Vasquez. We are out here for episode 69. Pam, 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 pam. I'm not alone today. I got my lovely co-host, Henry Valentine. How you doing, Hanch?
Chilling, killing, the usual.
Killing?
Trying.
I think that this is going to be the pod that I think just boils my fucking blood the most, to be honest. And I don't mean to curse too early. As much as I've been looking forward to this all week, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this episode. We're not gonna get to 42069, if you know what I'm saying. But this episode, I think, is gonna push me to my limit. I really think so.
You get some stress. You get some gray hairs coming out.
I mean, I've had them, but this week I feel like it's coming on strong. Let's just jump right into it. So they're releasing a new Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah.
Well, when did that come out? July 25th?
July 25th.
Which I'm not hyped for necessarily. I'm pretty excited because, you know, they always try to do their best, I guess. Mm. But with the first, what is it, two of them? They did two of them, right?
Yeah, 2005 and 07.
Mm-hmm, the Silver Surfer. I thought that was pretty badass for the time. Jessica Alba, you know, what is now Captain America, and Chris Evans. I feel like they tried. They really gave it, you know, a try.
I think that's a perfect Mr. Fantastic in those movies.
Oh, yeah. The Thing not being...
He was, what's his name? Michael Chiklis.
Yeah, from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else are you?
But I think that the second go around with Miles Teller and the whole like
Four stick.
Say that again. Like I don't.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't really get into that as much as I wanted to, and by that I mean I didn't watch that shit.
Yeah.
So whatever. They're doing a whole bunch of different promos and different commercialized items, I guess you could say. And this first one that my boy's about to pull up, it just really, this isn't the first time they've done this. This is why they're calling it the 2.0, is because they did these, I mean, I think it was early 2000s, something like that. But it wasn't based off of Invisible Woman, I don't think.
They had a little promo where the cast was playing basketball with Magic Johnson, and it was a whole.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Can you get AIDS through sweat?
Oh no!
It's just a question. It's just a question.
Little hug.
You got it pulled up.
Now I do. Oh man. Whose toes do they got crammed in there? That's a size 11 foot and a size 9 shoe.
You said something earlier, and I had never ever thought about it before. Like, people don't just regularly wear socks with shoes. Why isn't this dude, and it's a dude, why isn't he wearing socks? Bruh. Like, I get it. You want to show off that the shoes are see-through. But why would you want to show your dogs, dude? Why you got the dogs out?
The nails aren't clipped. That ring toe is just jammed in there under the middle toe. It's not a comfortable fit.
Like, that's why I really don't mess with heels all that much. Mm. Like, women in heels, it's fine. I really don't like the noise, the little clack, clack, clack noise. Yeah. I think that's annoying as shit. But really, if you really look at a girl in heels and you notice that her shit is like, number one, her foot's contorted all the hell. Yeah. And then number two, if the heels are even a little too small, or she's got like you got the sandal effect where it goes like horizontal, which is all right. Mm-hmm. You got the closed-toed like pointy heel, which is whatever. But then you got this little thing where it like crosses. And if your pinky toe jams out to the side like that, it's just freaky, man. Like, why would you do that? Why would you go through that pain? They're like, beauty's pain. I'm like, wear some flats. I could care less.
It's like Prince Charming trying to find Cinderella's
Exactly
slipper,
like that.
And it's the ugly stepsister. She's like, nah, hey man.
She's running.
Got the big ass feet.
She's dancing all night. You know those things needed defrosting.
Like,
there's not defrosting on these things. So if they sweat up a storm, it's gonna be drippy and not in the good way. I'd be like, yeah, my shoes is drippy, bruh. It's like, oh.
they got breathable holes in them. It seems it's got.
Well, then there's gonna be rain in them.
30-something holes on the front there, man.
Well, see, that's natural for the Air Force Ones in general, but they're not like super. I don't think it's gonna be breathable. Mm-mm. And then why would you wear shoes without socks if they're not Crocs?
Those white laces are gonna be yellow soon enough.
The whole thing's gonna be yellow. It's gonna be like a car that you smoke inside of.
Oh no. Yeah, that clear plastic is gonna be all fucking worn and breathed on. And
In whose mind? If you have like Stance, shout out to Stance, they do some like really crazy socks. If you have that, then it's fine. But the outer shoe is like white and blue, so you have to have socks that go with that. It's to be even a little creative. If I see any of you in these shoes, it's a wrap for you. I'm roasting you until the sun goes down.
Some would say it's clobbering time. That was fantastic, huh?
Say that again.
Fantastic.
That's so stupid. No, this gets my blood hot, man. It makes my blood boil. Like thinking that they're gonna release these. Now the little Caesars ads and everything else that they're trying to do. The movie poster looks pretty cool.
Poster looks sick.
I mean, they got some merch coming out. Whatever. I mean, I remember. Not to unlock memories too soon, I remember having a pair of Hulk hands and a pair of Thing hands. I remember having Thing hands more so than the Hulk hands.
Me too. The Thing hands are a staple.
I mean, I thought those were badass.
Yeah. They turned on and they had a speaker in the wrist.
Yeah.
It's clobbering time.
You smash them together and it's motion, activated. That's
Michael Chiklis' voice.
Michael Chiklis. Mercury Chiklis.
Yeah, maybe.
Nah, man, I think that is diabolical. I don't think anybody should wear those, especially without socks. It's disgusting. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
It's unhygienic.
It's just weird. You could have, dude, the prettiest feet in the world, and it's just like, just wear sandals. Like, why would you wear shoes? Like, they have rain boots that are like that. This isn't like new. These are just new for like Air Force Ones, and not even really because it's like a reboot. These are the Invisible Woman 2.0s, I think.
Yeah. I
just think it's fucking diabolical to walk around in those. Get them off my fucking screen, dude.
Nasty.
I think that's all I really have to say about that. I'm sorry if I ruined your day with that. It's just been sitting on me for a couple days now.
I think ultimately it's gonna be a freak shoe. Like you, if you see a motherfucker wearing those, it's like, yeah, you know what I'm about. It's like, ooh, your dogs are out. Hey, quit wiggling your toes. I can see you wiggling them while you're talking to me. Stop.
Imagine a dude. He gets them for a girl he's not even like dating. He's like, I was thinking about you when I got these, and she's just like, oh, thanks. Like, I've never had a pair of Air Force Ones.
Try them on. Take your socks off and try them on, please. I need to see if they fit. Let me see.
I'll hold your socks while you do it.
Pervert.
And I think these are a pervert shoe. I truly do. There's no way that you just walk through life being like, oh, those are sick. Like I was about to say, they have rain boots that do the same thing.
Wow, I've never seen what your feet look like.
Keep it in your pants, man. You guys, this whole new gooning generation, bruh.
We were raised on porn.
Which, it's like, was it more genuine back then when they did it will you look it up for me? Like, the first release of the Invisible Woman shoe, they did a rendition back in the day. I'm telling you, like, Invisible Woman shoe. Air Force One. You can AF1. Yeah, they tried something Because this is the re-release. This is the second time they've done this. I don't clearly remember, and I don't even really know. Like they say that it's Invisible Woman 2.0s. I don't remember them branding it the Invisible Woman 1s. I really don't. So let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, but they've pulled this shit before. Nike, what are you doing, dude? Why are you doing this to us? Because Nike's main thing is like it's either like super fashionable or they're athletes. So it's like, why would I want to see? Have you ever seen LeBron James's feet? Have you?
Yeah, in his fucked up toes.
Hey, man. Don't do the king like that, man.
I didn't mean to call him out like that, but yeah, dude, I've seen his dogs bark.
Do they ever? He's got a rabid pit bull.
His dogs have a hang ear.
Oh, no.
Like the clipped ear.
Oh.
That's his dogs, man.
But yeah, there's really old versions of this shoe. Let's get off this, man. This is gonna piss me off.
Yeah, quit looking at feet, man. You fucking weirdo.
Chill out, bro. We don't need this. Thanks, though. Make some like Thing shoes or make some Johnny Storm shoes. The fact that they're bringing this back at the most appropriate time for them, but at the worst. This is 2025, bro. Can we not do this? Can we really not do this? Anyways.
They could do a lot more bits.
You got anything on this?
Not after that freak shoe shit. Nah, man. I'm okay. We're gonna... Deadpool's gonna be jerking off with the Thing hands.
We can move on. I was on YouTube. I mean, just Twitter, I think. X, whatever you want to call it. And I saw this, and I listened to the first 45 seconds, no sound, just straight up captions. I'm like, this is rather interesting. I'm sure my questers will either know about this or like this maybe. Hopefully. I hope they don't. But this is what I mean. Like, you go from the Invisible Woman shoot to this, and you're kind of connecting dots on this whole like as a gooning generation of like, is this what sells now? Like, is this really what we're doing right now? We have here one of the most fantastical rappers of all time.
One of the greatest.
In his heyday. In his, like...
One of the greatest alive.
I think so. One of the greatest rappers alive. And so, he comes out with this new video. And like I said, I watched the first 45 seconds, no sound, just subtitles, just captions. And I go, oh, he can't be serious.
I get about 15 seconds before I was like, man, what are we doing? I got scared.
He can't be serious. Let's listen to this. And I really don't care about like the monetization or whatever. I've had the past 2 videos flagged or one, just based off of like playing like the bat dance and the other scenes. I don't care. I need this to get out.
Rock and roll.
I need this to get out.
It's been a problem ever since I was a little boy. You know.
Pause.
Actually.
I don't know if I believe that.
Oh.
I don't know if I believe that. It's like there was this kid, Hunter. Shout out to Hunter. I used to work with him at Michelin. I think I've told you this story. I was with my boy Matt. We were on the same shift. And Hunter, I think it was either a crossover. He was working with us sometime. And this poor guy, like Matt and I were real young. Shout out to my boy Matt. And so this Hunter kid, he goes, yeah, last night, I fucked my girl for 4 hours.
Oh.
And we're like, 4 hours? And he goes, yeah. I go, bullshit. He goes, hand on the Bible. And I'm like, okay. If that is true, and you had coitus with your girl for 4 hours, number one, that box is trash. Number two, after like, I know girls would be like, oh, well, that sounds good to me. No, I don't think any sane woman is like, hey, I'm not busy for the next 4 hours. What do you want to do?
I got 20 minutes and I gotta go.
How about 20 minutes and then we'll watch fucking whatever show that she likes? That's fine. Maybe 30. with, you know, other stuff involved, 4 hours of sex. And we're like, oh, cool, man.
That's the coolest guy on the planet.
Hand on the Bible, hand to God. And we're like, bro, you think that's cool? That's lame as fuck. That's exactly what a 4th grader tells all his friends. He's like, yeah, you know what I did last night? And then he's like, what's that? He's like, I don't know.
And Zachary's like, well, I did it for 5 hours.
It never makes you look cool to brag about your advancements or whatever your sexual experiences. It doesn't make you look rad.
It makes you look like this, like how he does on screen right now.
It's been a problem ever since I was a little boy. What else does he say?
Oh, man.
I think it's gotten worse as I've gotten older.
Pause.
I thought I had
Worse than your wife's entanglement or whatever she was in.
Her boyfriend?
Her boyfriend that she just got in the situation. It's gotten that bad. You've seen those pictures with him and Margot Robbie, right? Where they're like, it's like a photo booth kind of thing, and she's just like,
Oh, yeah.
It's like, dude, you fumbled. I mean, maybe he hit.
Okay, well, he had that. He did a movie with her where they were spies,
Right.
And then they did the Suicide Squad, and the original version of that they were supposed to.
What was that? What was that movie where they gambled? Was she in that too?
That's what I was talking about.
There's spies in that.
Yeah, I don't know why I said spies. They're gamblers.
Oh, she like stole a Rolex or some shit like that. I don't know.
They
Whatever.
were like deep cutter. It was weird.
Sure. I mean, let's hear him out, man. I just
See what he has to say on this.
maybe he did hit Margot Robbie. Who knows?
This was a grown ass man and his opinion on the female generation right now.
Sure.
Let's go.
had it under control, but I'm literally experiencing it right now. Like,
Pause.
literally this second.
Who's he looking at, you think?
No. What's he sitting on?
The casting couch?
He's
Dude, he's getting casted.
dude, fake casting. Casting couch. Will Smith on the and I stand by what I say about him being a really good rapper. One of the best alive.
One of the greatest alive.
In his heyday.
In his heyday.
You're right. Who is he talking to right now? What is that?
Shout out Jazzy Jeff.
Sure. Jizzy Jeff. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. And how would you define this problem? Can you make me understand?
I like pretty girls. Girls. I love pretty girls. Girls. I like pretty girls.
Pause. I haven't seen a pretty girl yet. The therapist was kind of fine, but like,
they're gonna start pissing on him. Watch.
what is that outfit in the overalls? With the Gandalf robe.
Looks like a bunch of different colored Smurfs.
The black dress is a nice dress. It's very plain though. And then she's got the little
bracelets.
jewelry to whatever. What is going on with the Avril
Is
Lavigne
that Ariana Grande?
kind of dress kind of thing?
That looks like something she'd wear.
I think so. And then
Hogwarts.
the
Hogwarts
Hogwarts,
fucking fit.
the huge Hogwarts tie.
Let's go.
What is this?
She made it to Gryffindor, man.
And why is he small?
What? Look at what he's wearing though. Look at that fucking Saved by the Bell ass shirt.
Sure. I mean, you would call that, modern day fashion.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, so his problem, as simple as it is, he likes pretty girls.
50 Cent has the same problem.
I mean, Jay-Z has 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Maybe not a good time to talk about Jay-Z right now. He's no Diddy, bro. All right, go ahead. Let's see what he's got.
Love pretty girls. Girls. You don't gotta wait in line tonight. You too fine for the line tonight. 5 + 5, you a dime tonight.
Yeah.
It's a full house, better play your cards right. I'ma post your pic if you pose. Make one phone call, you in vogue. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Hold up, wait, pose. I'm about to do some investing.
All right.
Spend it on you and
He rhymed line with line.
I mean, yeah, that's an observation. I hope that's not your only gripe with what you just heard. This dude, I'm telling you, like, on your mark, ready, set, let's go. Dance flow. I know, you know, I move psycho. But it's like, now, it's like, where is that? Where is that? I know you have to grow as a person. You have to evolve. Where's this? Head, shoulders, knees, toes, pose. I'm about to do some investing, something with your bestie. He's about to say it, and this whole time, I think I made it to about right here before I was like, what does this sound like? And the whole little, like the fucking, I don't know what that was, little wave, little peace sign wave. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start doing that to all the honeys around. Just be like,
oh, that's cute.
Like, what is that? But I like pretty girls.
Be like, you sound super zesty.
He's just, who? You have to run this by at least a guy. Some guy. And they're like, hey, maybe this isn't it. Maybe do this kind of concept, but just ramp it up a little bit.
Tell you what if it was Jaden fucking with him? And it was like, yeah, Dad, that's fucking cool.
Dad, I wrote you this. You need to put this out. One of these comments it says Chris Rock got his revenge and he didn't have to do anything.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, dude.
Just the tear that this guy's been on since the Will Smith Oscar slap. We weren't podcasting when it happened, but dude, I mean, now you go ahead. Let him speak for himself.
Your bestie, you and your twin on a jet ski. I'll change your life if you let me. I like pretty girls. I love pretty girls. I like pretty girls.
Pause. Simp, what are you doing on the bottom of her heel, bro? You're the king, bro.
My main thought is
Big Willie Styles all in it.
My main thought is you break down just the basic thinkings of like a music video. All these girls are paid to be here.
Yeah.
They're not hanging.
No.
Not, oh my God, it's Will Smith.
You don't think so?
No, dude. It's okay. Act nice, or he'll throw us out.
Yeah, Mr. Smith.
Oh. Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
I like pretty girls, Mr. Anderson.
Blackout. Oh no. Are we good?
Yeah.
Mr. Anderson. Why are you simping for these girls, Mr. Anderson? You're not the chosen one.
Neo.
I mean, with him being Neo, it's like, thank God. You know what I'm saying? You'll never catch Keanu doing this shit. Turn him back on.
Nah, man.
Bada bing, bada boom, you know?
I love pretty girls. All the pretty girls, put your drink up. I get you anything you think up. I like BBLs, that stand for bad link up. I've been in the club all night in the section. Picture perfect, I swear you perfection. I like you, and you. It don't matter about your complexion. There's not a lot of women not pretty to me. I mean, she pretty to me. And I ain't talking about just the pretty you see. But the pretty I like you be. Pretty girls. I love pretty girls.
No way.
I like pretty girls. I love pretty girls.
Okay, all right, get it off, bro. I can't.
Is he ripping Old Dirty Bastard?
No, baby, I got your money.
Yeah, man.
No,
that's. You think he's?
No. That's no.
He's being emotionally slutty right now, man.
A lot of girls ain't ugly, or a lot of girls are pretty to me, or some shit. I'm like, no way. No. And back in the day, Jada was a looker, and then she turned into that chick from Wicked.
Oh man.
I mean, that's some guy's bag or girl, whatever. That's some person's bag. That's what they like. Is it on the screen? Get it off the screen. I don't want to listen to it anymore.
It's off the screen.
Thanks, man.
I got it out.
Jesus Christ. No, I figured that you guys would love that. I don't know if I was right or wrong. Like I said, let me know in the comments. Real quick, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, take your little weenie or your oversized swollen clitori, and smash that subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. No, I think he's lying. I think he's dead to his fucking lies.
You think he's coping? Just like
Whether it's coping or like, yeah, I find a lot of girls attractive. It don't matter about your complexion. It's just like, you're lying.
yeah.
You're trying to make all these average chicks who, sorry, I'm not the hottest guy in the world, but there are the hottest of the hot guys. And then there are the ugliest of ugliest dudes. I don't feel like I'm down there, but I know that I'm not up there. I know I'm not Timothy Chalamet, little handsome devil.
Nah.
And then I also know I'm not Quasimodo. I'm more so Quasimodo,
Yeah, you're not Danny DeVito.
but I'm not down there. Some girls just need, which all girls are pretty. All girls are beautiful. I think that's his message, is like all women are beautiful. I love all of them.
I think his message is he jerks off to all women.
You're trying to get people back on Team Will, and that's not genuine. But you can't go to the dudes, because what you did to Chris Rock's a bitch move.
Oh, yeah.
Can't do that.
So the guys, yeah, for sure, guys aren't fucking with him now.
Guys aren't fucking with him. You got to get the girls back.
Chris Rock rode that for 2 years, and people are still making fun of Will Smith for it.
When did this come out? 7 days ago? Something like that?
Yeah.
It's Pride Month, dog.
Based on a true story.
It's Pride Month, dog. You gonna exclude? You gonna exclude everything?
Bro.
You just gonna go girls? What's the top comment say? That's the Chris Rock one?
Yeah. I feel better about my music now. Thanks, Will. Guys, I'm straight, I swear. Will Smith, probably.
I mean, doesn't, just because you come out and say something doesn't mean it's the truth. And that's fine. But to overcompensate and make a whole hit about you like pretty girls, all right, well, what's a pretty girl to you? It doesn't matter.
He's a whore.
I mean, that's kind of gross.
I'm going to keep this song out my motherfucking playlist. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I mean, come on, man. Anyways.
I love Diddy's curls.
Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm good on that, man. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Shout out to Will Smith. We gave him another view. Do you got anything for old Willie style?
He needs to go back to that. That would be beautiful. I would, dude. Yeah, give us another album like that, man.
The Wild Wild West.
Fucking let him put out another summertime banger. Like
that's supposed to be it.
You know, like you remember that song? He has a song with Jeff from back in the '80s, from before the show. Like, man.
You talking about Summertime?
Yeah.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a banger.
It's a classic. But then, you know, Pretty Girls is shit.
Did I ever send you that screenshot about? Well, I made it, but it was like, you're telling your therapist that you're terrified of Grill Smith.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't worry, Grill Smith isn't real. And then it's the still of him holding a spatula. Dude,
the last thing we'll cap on is actually going viral now. That song.
This one?
It's sped up to 1.25, and the tempo is a bit TikTok friendly, and his voice is a bit different, and people are starting to sample it. So that he knows what he's doing. He's not counting on this being a banger. He's gonna make crazy residuals from it later on, though.
Maybe, and everybody's gonna know it. It's so elementary.
Because he's like, all right, yeah, I'll take the meme of it. But when people rip this, it's gonna be.
He's getting comfortable being a meme, and I don't like that.
This shit's hot. I like that.
People are talking. Any press is good press. No, you're a dork, bro. You're a dork. If I met him, if I met him back in his like heyday, like Independence Day, like
Shark Tale, yeah,
Shark Tale. No, man, I think that I would be excited, but then it would dawn upon me, and I'd be like,
When do you think his falling off point was? Like
Planet Earth.
Ooh.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, where him and Jaden were in it.
Yeah. I think that's where I really stopped trying to care.
Because they did Pursuit of Happiness and that shit with beautiful.
Well, he's a fantastic actor, unless he's trying.
Yeah.
Like
that's a funny way to look at it.
Like you're a really great actor, bro. One of the best, and like one of the only true action stars left, right? In my opinion, besides Tom Cruise. But we all know Tom Cruise he's gonna Tom Cruise. He is who he is. Will Smith has played this like, oh, I'm a comedic actor, but I can also do serious stuff. Like I Am Legend. His IMDb is impeccable, dude. Men in Black, Bad Boys. I mean, you said it, like Suicide Squad. I really didn't watch Suicide Squad like that, just because I don't care.
He brings an okay energy to Deadshot as a character, but there was way more he could have done.
He did better in Hancock.
But I love Hancock.
Hancock's fucking nice.
Hancock's that shit. But they also have another. What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad? And it's like
he said it.
He said the fucking thing, man.
Yeah, all right.
I heard King Richard was great. You know, he can act his fucking ass off.
Yeah, unless he's trying and he's putting on. You know, I've had this problem, and you know the dialogue. You go through dialogue when you're any music video, any skit, short film. You're having some kind of dialogue written down, or like, oh, this is what I'm gonna say.
A chemistry read. You see how it sounds.
That sounds like one take, and they were like, all right, cool. I guess we'll go with that.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've had this problem for a long time, ever since I was a little boy. It's actually happening right now, to the point where you can't even have a female therapist.
Yeah. No.
Because you like pretty girls.
Hell no.
Have a dude. Hitch, dude. Hitch is fucking amazing.
Hitch is a fantastic film.
I've heard iRobot's good.
iRobot's the shit.
I've told you guys my gripe with Hollywood today, especially, but like I think it's going to get even worse. And so I have all these movies to go back to just in case like Hollywood really does go to shit.
After Earth.
I called it Planet Earth.
Yeah. After Earth. Idiot.
Fucking moron. God. Yeah, man, that's really. I mean, what year was that? Does it say?
2013.
I think I was over my whole Will Smith hype back then.
I don't think there was much left to do because Jaden had Karate Kid and was already trying to.
Guess who? Jay Smith and JB.
He's bigger than me and stronger than me. He's taller than me, faster than me.
Oh yes, I am.
And he's better than me and cooler than me. It's like, hey, dude.
And my dad's Will Smith though.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think I want to say there's going to be an age where authenticity comes back with a vengeance, like a resurgence of that.
It has to.
I hope so. I don't want to talk about like the pendulum swing because when you say that, people start getting like political. They're like, yeah, down with the blah blah blahs. You're like, hey,
dude,
chill out, B. I'm just thinking about raw authenticity. Satire's cool, but a lot of these people, like, I don't know if you've ever seen the chick. I don't want you to pull this up, but she just got her plate at like IHOP and she's got her utensils and she's dancing like this, knowing that she's got her phone propped up and the family in the background is just like, she's got the biggest like rabbit like smile on her face. It pisses me off because it's like, that's what's going to get you attention. And it obviously got my attention because it's fucking dumb. But I hope that's not who she really is. Like, I hope that's not her authentic self. Just like I hope this cry for help of like, hey, Jada kind of fucked me over, but I like pretty girls. It's like, okay, man, I guess I believe you. Yeah. I mean, you made a whole song about it. I guess I have no choice but to believe you. Get the fuck. All right, anyways.
Yeah.
Should we move on?
I want to.
Shout out to Will Smith, man,
Fucking-
doing the damn thing at 50-something years old.
He's fucking. Oh, there's so many.
Oh, I don't know how many of those girls are real. We've only seen about a handful of them.
Oh no, he's twerking with the therapist.
Any girl that has a reputable opinion on music, they'd be like, "Hang on, let me," and then they start bouncing around. They're like, "All right, the beat's all right," and then he plays it because they have to listen to the song while they're dancing around.
Yeah.
A lot of the girls probably just like, man, that shit trash.
No, man, the white girls are probably creeped out. They're like, he's objectifying us. I don't know, and he's like, just smiling at him, getting closer to him.
It's like, all right, man, be more predatorial, man. Shout out to episode 69. He was a part of some freak offs, whether it was with Diddy or any of them.
Fucking William Smith.
All right, fucking Slash. On to the question. I feel like we're rocking and rolling. On to the question. Is it pulled up? The pick?
For you.
Oh, for me? Do it for them. You can only keep 2 of these classic PBS programs. Are you familiar with any of these? I mean, they're definitely before your time, but did you watch any of this, or were you more?
Oh yeah, definitely. So I'm very well versed on Mr. Rogers, Sesame Street, Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales was my shit.
Yeah.
Arthur is a classic, of course. Teletubbies, Clifford,
Right.
Thomas and Friends. What's that?
Is that JJ the jet plane?
Yeah, fuck that.
That's creepy.
Hey, I'm all right. I'm okay. This is what fucking Kip would have been watching across the street. Well, we're watching the cool shit.
There used to be this kid named Kip, and we won't say his last name, but he would come over to your house, and he would go over to Jacob's all the time, and we would play games together, like PS2, something crazy like that, a GameCube, any controller really.
Oh man.
And you would notice if it was like co-op, you would see it, or like versus, you would see his character kind of moving funny, like just in like circles, and he would be like mid-play, be gnawing on the little dog nose part of the PS2 controller, the thumbstick, just gnawing. And I remember he like peeled it off one time, like it was like a piece of fucking cheese pizza. He just gnawed it off, and I remember Jacob getting so mad that Kip's just like, he's like, dude, come on. Oh, when he popped the pool. He popped the pool float because it was an above ground, like little shitty whatever pool.
Inflatable pool. It was bigger than a kiddie pool, but smaller than like a pool.
Right, and the ring that keeps all the water in. I guess he just got excited, but he was just swimming around. He's just like, and he like dug his one tooth into it,
fucking latched on, like
and
fucking
popped the ring of the dude.
Ruined summer for all of us.
Oh God.
It was a hot ass day. They had just moved to that house, just got the pool, just filled it up that hour.
Dude. Oh my God. Shout out to Kip. But no. Yeah, that's kind of what I remember listening. I remember a lot of shows where I'd be flipping channels and it would be like JJ the jet plane, and then I'd be like click. I wouldn't watch the show because I mean it's animation kind of, right?
Yeah. CG.
But it's got faces, and so does Thomas the Train. Didn't really care for that. The theme song was sick on Thomas the Train. What's that one with the red dress right above Clifford?
Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego? That it got a remake on Netflix a couple of years back. Mm-hmm. She's like a secret agent type deal. She's cool.
Never seen it.
It's its own.
Never seen it. Berenstein Bears.
Berenstain Bears. You fucking.
What is it called?
Mandela
Effect. Arthur. I never really got into Arthur. I like the theme song, but Teletubbies. I was raised on Teletubbies, Zaboomafoo, Mr. Rogers, Reading Rainbow, a little bit of Sesame Street, not that much because I didn't really like Muppets like that. Like Muppets, Puppets, where Magic School Bus was a mainstay in school. Like that's what they would play in school. So I was obviously
that and Andy Griffith
in school.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they make us watch Andy Griffith.
I don't think I got that.
Bill Nye.
I remember TV Land. I would watch some.
Did you guys get Bill Nye?
Yeah, we got a lot of Bill Nye.
Yeah, Bill Nye and Magic School Bus. We watched a lot of Magic School Bus.
Dragon Tales, I mean, another classic banger of an intro. And it didn't fall flat when it got to the actual show part.
It still hits.
What was the dragon scale that they would wish upon, or they would go to the other realm or whatever?
Take my hand and let's all go to Dragonland.
But they said something when they got it.
Their little toy chest.
Some kind of chant or some weird shit like that.
And then they would spin around them and they'd...
Weird. Anyways, it's just weird.
Very fantastical.
Clifford, I wasn't really, like, as a kid, I was like, this isn't realistic. You know how much of...
Like you get, for me, something like Clifford, you get one episode. It's like, oh, wow, he's a big red dog. Cool. And then you get to the next episode and it's like,
Still,
Clifford, you broke the house last week. Quit. Mom and Dad are in a financial crisis. They can't afford to keep repairing the house. You're going to cause my parents' divorce. Stop, Clifford.
I don't have a poop bag big enough for your shit, Clifford. And if he's red, what color is it?
Oh, purple. That'd be really cool.
It wouldn't be cool, man. It wouldn't be cool.
Purple shit would be pretty cool.
Purple shit.
That's what I...
Zabumafu, they tried to, like, teach you a lot about animals. All I really remember is one brother liked peanut butter and one brother liked grape.
Are they Australian?
I want to say that they were regular American accent oriented. Zoom, I really don't remember Zoom that much at all.
I love Tim Allen.
No, that's not the... I was raised, shout out to my babysitter Ruthie. I was raised on Mr. Rogers. I would watch that all the time.
Mr. Rogers is that guy. He's a role model.
Well, she wouldn't let me watch Dragon Ball Z because she said it was too violent.
Oh.
So this is what I was
So
watching.
you got the opposite of violence.
Oh, yeah. Reading Rainbow, that they played that in school a good bit too.
I got clips of Reading Rainbow, but nothing I never sat down and watched it as a kid.
No.
Same thing with Sesame Street. I'm a Muppets guy. I don't.
Sure.
I got Sex and Violence. That's the first.
Sex and violence? What are you talking about?
That's the Muppets.
Hang on, there was no sex and violence in Sesame Street?
No, you got Sesame Street with the ABCs. I got Sex and Violence in the Muppets, bro. I got the adult puppets. I got the cool ones. They got to play Crocodile Rock with Elton John.
Bert and Ernie. Who's the top? Who's the bottom? Because you know there's an answer.
Bert Doms.
Bert Doms.
It's like Ernie.
Ain't Bert. Ain't Bert.
Yeah.
What, Ernie? Blackout. He burnt. Is it on there?
Yeah.
Or it's black? Oh, God. What, Ernie? Bert? You want to try something new? I don't even think that's a good Ernie. It's like, I want to get blacked, Bert.
Oh.
Ernie, we've talked about this. I'm yellow. Where would you even go? It's not a good Bert. I need to lock in on my, like, if we're going to do this blackout thing, I need to lock in on my impressions.
Here, this can be one of our little cut things. Let's pull up a reference to listen to. This is a good bit, though.
Hey, it's a wonderful kind of day. You learn to walk and play and get along with it. All right, let me see.
Hi there, Bert.
Hey, Bert. Ernie.
Hey, Bert, you want to play a game?
No, I'm reading right now, Ernie.
Okay. So you know when I do that thing of morning, Ronald.
Yeah.
That's kind of maybe more close to that. Hey, Bert. Hey, how you doing, Bert?
So that's kind of like Kermit, and then
right?
Then, Ernie's like Fozzie.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's like a deeper, because they all share voice actors.
Do they?
Well, you don't want to read all afternoon, do you, Bert?
Yeah.
Hey, who?
But I know reading is good for you. Reading is great, and reading is a lot of fun and all that sort of thing. But Bert, you need your
I'm trying to get fucked over here, Bert.
Yeah, Ernie.
exercise too, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'll exercise later. I want to read right now, though.
Yeah. You can get blacked later, Ernie.
I fucked you earlier, Ernie. All right, bring it back. Bring it back.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, us? Or...
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Por favor. We back?
Sir, we're back in action.
Yeah, man. I really am not that attached to Sesame Street. I like Wishbone, man. Wishbone, that was like a... I don't know whether it was teaching accurate history, but I just liked the show. Like little cute little doggo dressed up in different outfits. Yeah, I remember one specific one. I believe I talked about this on the Quezt before. Not this specific thing, only keeping two, but just Wishbone in general. Maybe like classic PBS cartoons. Zaboomafoo is nice. I have to keep Mr. Rogers. I'll go ahead and say that. I don't know what you guys at home are picking. I'm ixnaying. The Teletubbies was cool to a degree. I didn't really like the little sun baby, like the
little acid baby.
the acid baby. They also had this like custard that I thought would taste really good, but I never got any, obviously.
Oh.
But then they had this like vacuum where it'd be like, and it would clean up all the whatever mess that they made. Freaked me the fuck out. It was like a vacuum with eyes, I think. Yeah.
And be like, hey man, that's not supposed to work like that. Man. You're freaking me out.
Hey, what that mouth do?
Yeah.
Ain't burnt.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I have to keep Mr. Rogers, and I mean, I might have to go Magic School Bus, just because what's better than a field trip? Who's that kid? What's his name? The redheaded one?
The Arnold.
That's his name? You give me Arnold vibes.
No, man.
I think so.
No, do it.
Not another field trip.
Can't we just have a regular field trip with the frizz? No way.
Dude. Yeah, you give me like it's Friday, class is about to let out.
Oh man.
And you're like, "Hey, you forgot to give us homework."
Oh, dude. Yeah, hell no. Those kids, we grew up in the South, man. Those kids got their asses kicked.
Yeah, I mean, man.
Like that's man.
Cruising on down Main Street. The Magic School Bus.
Feeling good.
I mean, the bus was alive, dog. How do you beat that? They went in to a human body. Who did they go into? Was it Arnold? Was he sick?
No, it was Ralphie, I think.
Didn't Arnold die in space or some shit like that? Like he took his helmet off and his head froze?
He froze.
That doesn't happen, but...
Yeah, Arnold Perlstein.
Yeah, man. You give me Arnold vibes.
Yeah, no, man.
Cruising on down Main Street. Yeah, you look like you just want a normal day.
Sometimes that would be cool, you know.
I remember they went inside whoever they went in, and they're like, "What is that?" And it's like it looks like a sphincter, like opening and closing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the voiceover of the black girl. She goes, "Girl, that's a booty hole." Nah, man. I mean, who do you got? Who are you picking? Who's your number one for sure? Ain't letting go.
So, well, you got the good ones.
I mean, you can keep the same ones.
I think if I had to go with personal taste, I'm all about Mandela shit and like.
No, you didn't read any of those.
I have.
Did you watch the show though?
Did I not send you a meme earlier of him finding Papa Bear's acid?
Yeah, you did.
I love Berenstain Bears, bro.
All right.
I love the Berenstain Bears.
Bernstein. However you pronounce it. I know that there was a different way to pronounce it, though.
Berenstain.
You can't fool me, man.
Berenstain.
Nah, Bernstein.
You're dyslexic.
They're Jewish.
Yeah.
Well, this one fits just right.
And then Dragon Tales.
Really?
Yeah.
God, you picked not what I thought you would pick.
Well, like, JJ can get out of here. Arthur's cool. If I want a classic cartoon, I got other better cartoons.
Right.
Like, I'm okay. Which, honestly, watching Arthur, I am engaged. I get more upset than anything else. His sister just is...
DW.
Dude, she sucks.
She sucks.
She sucks.
She sucks real bad.
So it's like, do I want to get mad while I watch, or am I trying to enjoy what I'm watching?
You get mad because DW reminds you of Eli.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck you, Eli.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, Wishbone is like, it's taking the bronze. I love Zaboomafoo. and Wishbone, I think they tied for third. Reading Rainbow's cool. Sesame Street's all right. Dragon Tales, I really, really like Dragon Tales. Like, that was one of the ones where I got older, and I would still kind of sit around and be like, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it being on. If there was literally nothing else on, I'd put on PBS.
Was Max and Ruby PBS?
No, it was Nickelodeon.
Oh.
It was Nick Jr. actually. I'm pretty sure. Channel 34. But yeah, those are my picks. Let me know your guys' picks in the comments. Let me know if you have beef with my picks. I know I was kind of a basic bitch when it came to it. I got Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Very good, morally sound dude. I hope nothing creepy ever comes out about that guy. Shout out to Ruthie for sitting me down and being like, hey, Dragon Ball Z is cool, but you need to learn moral skills. Let's go with Magic School Bus. Let's go with learn about animals with Zaboomafoo. Learn about, I don't even know if it's correct history with Wishbone, but it was, learn something.
Sesame Street would have to be my bronze just to pay respects.
I don't know what she was trying to teach me with Teletubbies, though.
Yeah, nah, dude. Fucking Teletubbies would be its own little acid trip. Tune in next week. We'll be watching Teletubbies on acid. It's gonna be so sick. So sick.
I mean, that... you have your 2, right?
Yeah.
I got my 2. Let us know your 2 in the comments, or hit our DMs or something. What are you doing?
I'm just looking for the Jim Henson.
Jim Henson. There we go.
Yeah.
And you said they kept a lot of the same voice actors?
Yeah, and performers over, like, the team did both.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a personal hero, this guy.
Well, shout out to him.
Dude.
Shout out to Jim Henson. That's so creepy.
R.I.P.
How many? I mean, are those like being held up by hands or like?
Yeah. Those are a lot of the earliest versions of the his puppets.
I mean, sure, but I'm saying how do they get that pose?
They have sticks on the end of them.
And
then those are all people, ideally, crouched around them.
Okay, going on. Fucking slash. Unlocking Memories is basically going to be kind of an expansion of the question this week. What were we really watching? And I'm not trying to get all conspiratorial, but it's like, what were we watching? Because we had Cartoon Network, Nick, Disney. I mean, on the weird occasion I wanted to go into the higher channels when we had higher channels. There was a point in time where we didn't really have anything. Mm-hmm. Or video games only worked on this, or... Yeah. I think I have a lot to do with what you watched early on.
Oh, yeah.
Power Rangers, BTAS, anything like that. Just because I wanted you to be like, hey, man, you growing up 7.5... You were born 7.5 years. I think you were... Yeah. We're 7.5 years apart, almost 8. And so it's like, hey... He can watch the baby shows. He can watch Cars. He can watch Dora, which I had Dora as well. I just think I was like, he's got to see this though. As long as he just checks these boxes, that way we can at least talk about something. I don't want to watch Max and Ruby. Not saying that was your shit, but it's like I don't want to watch that. I really don't care for that. And that was like kind of Peppa Pig before Peppa Pig.
Ooh,
I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I hear that.
Max and Ruby, and then Max was just a little shithead.
He could be. He's just excited.
Whatever that was. No, I think when I was doing the checks in my head, I was like, oh, they got to see this movie, or they got to do this. And what was your experience like with like, hey, my brother's showing me this, it must be cool. Did you give stuff a try? Do you remember giving stuff a try and then deciding whether it was cool or not? Or like from the jump, you're like, oh, okay.
I remember one time I was you and Jordan were watching Team America and it freaked me the fuck out. Yeah. I was like, what? I don't get it. I don't. Yeah. Now it's like, oh, genius.
Right.
But like.
I think so as well.
At the time, it's like, oh, well, I had no idea what the fuck that was. Mm-hmm. Or it was just. Reruns were a big way for me to play catch up.
Okay.
Like, where you got to watch Boy Meets World in real time.
Yeah.
I would watch what you watched just a few years later.
Yeah.
As a young one, getting to watch Power Rangers in real time as the years progressed, but still getting to watch Mighty Morphin on fucking MTV2 when they were doing their rerun, or on when they did Mighty Morphin again in 2009 on Nickelodeon. It just felt like a good way to do homework, like getting stuff from you, like, and it was like same thing with Dad. He'd make us watch stuff, and we'd just learn about before our time. And because we did it so young, it just feels like ingrained in us instead of us getting old and getting back into it.
Right.
We were into it from the jump. So we're fucking cooler and better than most of you.
We are so fucking cool. I just think I didn't really have a choice in what we watched or listened to. That's why my music taste is what it is, because it's like when we would be riding in the car with Dad, he would have the radio. Very seldom did he let me have the radio. And when he did, he would just make fun of all my shit. Except for one song. Except for one song, and it's a song with Akon. How does it go? That girl is so dangerous. That girl is a bad girl. Yeah. And that's not even his song. He's like, that's a feature that he does. And my dad, or our dad rather, I don't know why. I'm trying to talk to you guys and him. Just Dad, he was just like, yeah, Tanya, put that one on my iPod. And you're like, dude, are you you like it that much? So he has all this classic music.
He likes it 99 cents much. Dude. Fuck with that.
I'm going to download it and I'm going to stream it and I'm going to listen to it. I'd be listening to Bob Dylan. I'm going to listen to the Beatles. I'm going to listen to an Akon feature I heard my son playing on the radio. Dude, come on.
Mix that with the Dragon Tales and Muppets theme and fucking.
I just wish I would have got to show him more of what we liked.
Oh, 1,000%. Like I think in a box he'd fuck with a lot of our stuff.
There was that one time. Do you remember this? He yelled at me because he goes, "What's that one show with the brothers?" And I go, "Oh, Zach and Cody." And he goes, "No, the brothers. What's the show with the brothers?" And he did that thing where, and you're just like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about.
Immediately, you're like, Drake and Josh.
And he goes, Drake and Josh! No, it was Drake and Josh. I remember listing all of, like, the shows, and he's like, Drake and Josh! I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, what about it? He's like, I like that one. I was like, all right, you fucking psychopath. If you like it, remember it.
Yeah.
There was this kid that I was riding with at work, and he's asking me like what kind of shows I like and what I grew up on and stuff like that. And he's like, yeah, I just watched, basically, what was on. And I was like, okay, what was on? He goes, Kicking It. And I go, you liked Kicking It? He goes, yeah, man, I like Kicking It. Yeah. I was like, my dad met that kid in a Denny's, right? And he shared some anecdotal story of bullshit. But I'm like, he knew what we liked. It's just like, was he into what we liked?
Yeah.
And I wish I would have got him to maybe not Power Rangers, but at least know who the fuck Goku is. You know what I'm saying? Know that this is super important to me, or like, he would give it tries. He would let us watch our own thing. But when we would sit down and watch America's Funniest Home Videos or anything like that, like that's what we were watching. Like we were watching, or when he would see some big lady fall on a dirt bike and be like, oh, that's your mother. Oh. As fucked up as it is, like, we got to laugh. Yeah. And so he took entertainment, I don't want to say very seriously, but like the focal point of us all gathering around and eating dinner together while watching something, no matter what it was. Yeah, he was the man when it came to that.
Entertainment and art were always elevating.
Super. Music, TV shows, movies. And I think statute of limitations has ran out on this. He had a whole big burnt DVD case of movies. So he would go to his work.
He was a pirate.
He was a pirate. Not a real pirate. Because those guys with the hoopy rings and the fucking scurvy and riding around with a bunch of dudes all the time. Yeah, no, there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, those guys look cool.
Those guys are so cool.
They look so cool, guy.
No, he was a pirate. You wouldn't fuck a cheese grater.
You wouldn't download a car. Yes, I would in a heartbeat.
I would definitely. So it's like you're not scaring me with it. And then you told me something interesting about that, right? You guys remember those old piracy commercials where it's like
you wouldn't steal a car.
Yeah. Play that for him. But no, he had the whole big case. Let's see. You wouldn't steal a handbag. Pause. For sure. Yes, I would.
If you can get away with it.
A normal person who would be able to get away with it would do all these things. You would steal a car. You would steal a handbag. You would definitely.
I have stolen a television. I mean, I would too. Absolutely.
I've stolen a monitor before.
You know.
Shout out. All right, go ahead. Hang on. For sure, I've stolen a movie. The Hangover. From Walmart.
Yeah, you guys got banned for it.
We didn't get caught. That was Alex and Caleb that got caught with CDs.
Yeah,
we almost got caught, but we didn't. And we watched The Hangover while everybody was like peeking through blinds, making sure that nobody found us.
Just the disc too, you fucking
Just
animal.
the disc. Just
you
the
animal.
disc. Shout out to my boy Jordan.
I hope it was scratched when you watched it. You fucking.
No, it was good. It was great. No, I would definitely do all these things. And that's just me being a klepto and a bad person. I've stolen underwear before. Sue me. But this
as long as they're comfy.
This font that you were telling me about.
Oh yeah, this. That is stolen.
It's the font itself is stolen.
It's pirated. They used to sell floppy disks with different. I think it was like 60 fonts back in the day. It'd be like $60 or roughly about $1 a font. And when piracy started to get big, print was the first thing that was hit because that's the only thing the internet really had.
Yeah.
Text.
Uh-huh.
And then pictures and videos came later.
Sure.
But text being the first thing that really got hit, CDs came out and they started selling CDs with 700 fonts on them for 9 cents a font instead of $1 a font.
Yeah.
So then this would be included in that. And
so it just trickled down, and eventually
no filter. They were like,
bastards.
Oh, so they used this fully thinking, oh yeah, this is so 2000s. This is so sick.
I remember we just had a plethora of movies. Some of them were choppy, but some of them were like DVD quality.
Oh yeah. Iron Man, I remember, was fucking perfect.
Impeccable.
Like Hancock. That's how we watched Hancock.
Right. And then you had the choppy ones where like you could see somebody walking in front of it, and you're just like
Kung Fu Panda. Fucking. It's like, oh man, there's a guy standing in front of the projector. Hey.
Your father is a duck.
Oh.
Nah, man. That's what I think of when I think about what we watched and how important that was. I'm sure a lot of you had similar memories with the PBS and just what you watched growing up and the weird. Well, I've talked about like Karate Cat.
Karate Cat.
And it's like a weird VHS tape that, I would watch at grandma's house and stuff like that. When I would visit the rural areas of Hartville. Yeah. Just really nothing else. The Street Frogs. It's like breakdancing frogs or some shit like that. It's weird. It was like you could tell that it was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle adjacent, but you couldn't really connect it. Or like they had another one. I've played it before. Comic strip. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And then they had like this Thundercat themed whatever. Will you pull that up and we'll go out on that comic strip? And we'll see if any of the questions remember this. Comic strip intro.
See, I'm lucky that mom and dad were fucking cool because I never had to deal with any of that sheltered, stripped down 1% version of what the cool thing actually was.
Yeah. There you go. That first one.
COMICSTROP
That's the one I'm talking about.
This looks sick.
All right, pause. All right, so when you see these shows, you're gonna see like, okay, like you have Hong Kong Phooey,
Hong Kong Phooey was good.
you have like Thundercats, TMNT. Go through.
With Karate Cat. He's mean, he's lean, a karate machine. Yo, baby. The Mini Monsters. Are your kids monsters? Captain Minimon's the answer.
And who can do hip-hop better than a frog can? Get down with the street frog.
And hold on for exciting action and underwater adventure with the Tiger Sharks. All coming up on the
COMICSTRIP. Come on, take a trip on the comic strip.
On the comic strip.
Nice.
RetroJunk.com. That's crazy. But yeah, man, we'll be back. What, next week?
Ideally.
Tyson episode.
Ooh.
Gonna be talking some
Who's Tyson?
Star Wars. Tyson is a very good friend of mine, longtime friend. New Quester. I just sent him the link today.
Hell yeah.
Because he knows that we did the bat debate. That episode is up. The bat debate. You don't have to listen to the whole thing, but you'll know our stances on it pretty quick.
Let us know who has the hardest Gotham.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anything else you want to add? Shout out to the comic strip. Shout out to Karate Cat.
Yeah, no, we should be good.
Shout out to Bert and Ernie.
Yes, sir. Thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next week. We done?
No, I haven't stopped recording yet. I'm just staring into.
Fucking stop recording. I don't want to edit too much.
I know.